Hello everyone and welcome to Remnant, which is not wanting to show. Bear with me. See, there was me thinking that, I'd be able to start this an hour early and test if the internet's going to die like it has done in previous streams. But no, the Elgato is the one that's being a bit iffy at the moment. I've just told it to, basically deactivate, then reactivate. There we go. That's better. Remnant from the black screen, I know, right? I have mostly forgotten where I've gotten to in this. I really have. All I know is I've, beaten the wolf in Yeisha. And I've still got a few things left to do in it. Fun fact though, I found what is probably going to be the hardest trophy in the entire game. It's called Untouchable. Beat any world boss without taking any damage. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that one. Really not looking forward to that one. I'm going to try for it. I'm going to probably get it for a while. I put the rabbit to sleep because I'm a pussy and didn't fight it. I'm sorry. Who didn't fuck up the bell puzzle? Okay, it took me a few attempts. Mostly because the audio delay was really messing me up. Really badly. I completely forgot to actually have... That's easy. Refight the Ent has probably easiest to dodge attacks. Apparently there's one even easier than him. Apparently the Singe is easier. You can really easily dodge the Singe's attacks. But, you have to use adventure mode and re-roll the campaign... Well, re-roll adventure mode until you get him, because, it's a random decision between the Ent or him. The dragon? I don't know, maybe. Singe? Not the one that I fought. Not the thing that I fought in Yeisha. That would be a bad idea to try and do the no-hit thing on it. That's 6 Hardened Iron. And you're going for him anyway because you want the sword. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to do the alternate kills on most bosses, or at least find and kill most bosses, because the achievement for getting all traits. I don't know if I've actually got enough materials to upgrade my sniper rifle or not. I have a feeling I don't. I have a feeling I need 10 to get to plus 17. But I'm going to check. Because if I don't check, then I'll never know.
I'm not in the mood.
Anything you need?
Me.
What do you need?
Yeah, 10. I can upgrade my repeat pistol, but I want my sniper rifle. I mean, knowing me, I'm going to get huge amounts of hardened iron before I finish Yeisha. Because it's me and my luck. I definitely have streamer luck. I definitely do. Well, to be fair, only on this. Only on this is what I've got streamer luck in. Everything else, nah. You think your coach gun is plus 17 or 18? Yeah, but you got the help of not having to adhere to just stream scheduling. Adventure mode has been prosperous. See, I'm kind of tempted between streams to do adventure mode just to grind up and get some of the other things done. But I kind of at the same time just want to play this sort of like I've been playing the Outer Worlds and just do pretty much everything on stream, and then after I finish the game, just do things in my own time. No, do I go into adventure mode and farm? True. Why am I here? Oh, yes, I remember. I remember what I was doing. I was going around trying to find that place where I was going on about the alternate path. I re-watched the video. The alternate path, I went down. I had actually gone down the alternate path. It's like, the normal one had come to a dead end. And I went back into the alternate path and, we ended up here. Let's do Leave Dungeon. Because I really now need to find out where I'm supposed to be going. Dum dum, give me gum gum. Yeah. I do feel kind of bad that I spent like the last 10 or 15 minutes of that video trying to remember where the alternate path that I was trying to find was, only to have rewatched and looked at it like, oh, I went down the alternate path. I have really bad memory problems at times. This is also not where I wanted to go. I really do not know where I am anymore. Like... Oh wait, no. I recognise this place. I honestly cannot remember at all where I'm supposed to go. So you know what? I'm just going to go back to that checkpoint and go back to Ward 13 and travel to the last place in Yaesha, because I can't remember. I want Ash to sell you things. Simulacrums, I want more of those. Especially seeing as, you know, that's how you get a plus 20 weapon. You haven't got a clue where I'm meant to be going? Nor do I. All I know is that I've encountered and gotten past the Wolf of the Wilds. Or the Wolf of the Woods. One of those two. The wolf thing. I spoke to a wolf rather than killing it. So, you know, I did what all Dark Souls 1 players wish they could do. So I've only been streaming for like 7 minutes. I'm already messing up and wasting time with where I'm supposed to be going. And this time it's not even purposeful procrastination or putting things off or not wanting to advance. It's literally what I had no idea. This wolf isn't good in the slightest. He's just a dick. Arguable. I mean, he is the guardian of Yaesha, so he could be good in a way. His presence could be good. Travel. Yaesha. There we are. That's definitely ongoing. Founder's Prison. Yes. Now I'm remembering. Good for armor or anything else that's got to take a bullet. What apart from armor's going to take a bullet? Unless they mean, you know, literally like guns take bullets to fire. You will die. I will not. I would side with the route before I opposed it. Yeah. Yeah, he was a bit of a dick in that respect, but at the same time, I mean, they've written him as I would expect an immortal being to be. Immortal beings tend to be one of two things. Either they want to not be forgotten, they want their immortality to continue, or they want a way to end it. We're already at the Founder's Prison, the next thing is final boss. Get prepared. Oh, wonderful! For awesome. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I can't have much more left to do here, because I'm fairly certain that the wolf was the, you know, the boss of the area, of the world. So by getting past him, I'm then on to the last section of this planet, and then we go straight on to the final boss. So, you know, awesome. Ooh, that's smashable? No. I really cannot wait to get this processor installed so that I can hopefully... Oh no, wait, the processor won't fix the audio input issues. Never mind me. The only thing that's going to fix the audio input issues is me upgrading my entire streaming setup, which is not going to help. It's not going to happen for a while, until I get to America. I have 11 blood warts, 9 ammo boxes, 2 of those orbs, and 14 bandages. Oh! Oh, well, he's right there. I see no signs of life. That could just be they haven't coded him breathing in this game, or he's dead. Although, to be fair, he does look quite healthy for a corpse. Fine. Oh! Well, that answers that. He's alive. And looking grumpy.
Well,
Time to see if cutscene dialogues get skipped.
how the hell did you get here? This world, I mean.
I mean, those are both right. It's, you know, do I want to say I'm taking orders from the Root Mother or Commander Ford? Commander Ford.
That means the ward's in trouble. Ellen's too damn smart to activate that thing otherwise. But what do you need me for?
Those are also saying the exact same thing. It's just one's a bit more eloquent than the other.
Route on the atoll? You mean Ward 17? Why in God's name would you? Oh, holy hell. Clawbone's the source. Harsgard's dreamer was the gate.
Ooh, okay.
My life's work. Fair warning. You're walking a pretty dangerous road.
Newsflash, I got here. I've been on a dangerous road for a while.
You'll succeed where I fail. How can I help?
I mean, we'll succeed where he failed. I mean, we didn't get locked up. He's the one who got the equivalent of smacked by a jailer in Bloodborne. Can you tell? Yeah, how to get into it?
Yeah, I know how to get in. There's a mirror in Ward 13. Not where the survivors.
There we are.
In the lower floors. Locked away. That mirror is like a door to the other wards. Here.
Yeah, if you didn't have an immortal royal line hunt you down.
The computer connected.
That's also true. I bet I still could have taken them. How do I get to the mirror if it's locked away? I've seen it. I've walked up to it and literally nearly touched it. So I don't need to... I have more questions?
Sure. But don't waste time. Root aren't waiting around for you.
What can I expect in Ward 17?
Hell if I... The Root's been there since the... And if the dragon...
It is cutting out on audio, but I think that's the Elgato with my computer being a bit crappy.
Don't take anything for granted.
Come with me, see your family.
Look at me. Do I look like I still got any fight left in
Go
me?
back to Ward 13 then.
But those days are long gone. You're the last hope now.
Bullshit.
I regret giving up. The answer was right under my nose if only I hadn't stopped looking. But it cost me a lot to get this far. I sacrificed everything. Everyone I knew and loved. I'd had enough.
I read your journal,
I
dude.
don't mean it's not worth a shot, especially if you've got nothing left to lose. Just do yourself a favor, huh? Accept the price you paid to get there. It'll help you when it's over.
Nothing left to lose. Dude, I'm an immortal. All I lose is, the contents of my inventory that I use at that time. This isn't a Dark Souls game.
Good luck. You'll need it.
You're just going to sit there, aren't you? Oh, the founder. Useless bastards is what I would call them, really. Yeah, I'm going to steal your scrap. If you lost everything, you've got nothing left to lose. You're the same as us, you turn to the Crystal Forge. Yeah. But will he? Will he balls? All he does is run away from his problems. I've lost everything I loved. No, your family's still alive there. Your granddaughter or great-granddaughter is there. Go see her. What a bastard. So, wow, we are going to the final boss. I expected there to actually be something more after the wolf, but no. Apparently not. No. The only thing that's stopping him is old age. He's like 100, maybe more. Yeah, but he didn't look that old. I mean, the travelling between the different dimensions has had time distortion effects, but he does not look like he's 100, and he does not look enfeebled. If he was enfeebled and being 100, he would not have been able to sit up like that. I mean, he sat up in a way and a speed that would make the Undertaker jealous. Radiation reduces your stamina by 50%. Only that actually did something to enemies. The rest of the 2 hours will be this boss. Ah, that's where you're wrong. You are dead wrong on that, Malachi. Absolutely, you couldn't be more wrong whatsoever. I'm streaming for 3 hours, not 2. I am not confident in my ability to beat this boss. I'm really not. I've gotten better at fighting bosses. Like, the last few bosses I've fought, actually properly fought, not counting the, Weird, I thought something in my bed moved as it was a cat, but there's no cats in here. But no. Trick my like. Yeah, the bosses I have actually fought properly and gone against, yeah. I've been better at. I've died less, well, to be fair, I've been subject to bullshit less, is what's happened. And I need to remember... Malrus, I know that you've fought the last boss. Does it do any status attacks? Like, in my quick slots, am I going to need something like, I don't know, hardened water or oil skin tonic or anything like that? I'm just thinking of my loadout at this point. Because I'm happy with having 9 ammo boxes and 11 blood warts. Bandages seem to be always useful, but the 4th slot, I don't know. I don't even know what I've got, to be honest. You'll be honest, you haven't lived long enough to find out. Oh! Oh! But not that you've seen. Cool. I mean, there's not a whole lot I could actually put in there. No, I really couldn't put anything else in there. Oh, I found this key. Founder Ford said this key will unlock a computer connected to a mirror in the lowest levels of Ward 13. The folks who ran the wards pulled all kinds of oddities from the other worlds. The mirrors came from a goblin-like race called the Krell. I'm sorry, but taking mirrors from goblin-type races sounds like an easy way to get screwed over by the Fae. These mirrors enabled the Founders to travel between the wards completely unobserved. I don't like. I've got 1 trait point. I'm very close to another trait point. I don't know what to do. Melee mod power generation. Yeah, right. I don't really need a triage thing, unless that affects the speed at which Bloodwort regenerates, which even then, going up by 5% wouldn't really do much. Less stamina cost might be fine, but you know, it's only 1%. You know what? Vigor. Let's go for the easy option. Oh, there's nothing else. I literally just spoke to you. Oh, there we are. Research is what's below. Research. So that's reactor. Then we go down to the actual Ward 13. I was today years old when I learned that Ward 13 is named because it's Hospital Ward 13. Or Research Ward 13. So, ho there, that's rude, she's just passing by. I hadn't caught that. I caught him saying ho there, but I did not make that connection. Oh, wow. I mean, you know, I'd probably be a bit more curious than that if I hadn't already pretty much explored this entire area. Oh look, there's the mirror. Huh. Well, I don't know if that's a scripting error or something, but the closer I get, you know, you can see on the floor there, you can see the reflection of the floor. But you look at me, I don't actually have a proper reflection, and as I walk forward, there's a blackness behind me. I mean, I could probably just be reading too much into that. But still, here is the computer. System lock enabled. I can't actually do anything. There we go. Founder's key. No unauthorized access. I believe the fact that me putting in the key means I'm an unauthorized user. You think it just needs cleaning? That's the whole thing. Remnant from the ashes. Cleaning mirrors time. Remember, just walk through this area. Oh yes, I remember you saying, appreciate the entire beauty. Yes. Well, eerie beauty, sorry, not the entire beauty. System diagnostic. Uplink, success. Memory, success. Was that really all it was? That's a system diagnostic. Wow. Initializing mirror. Complete. Is it just me, or does that... So that's presumably a Stargate-like thing of, you know, getting to the other place. Getting to, you know, this is the code for XYZ area. Or coordinates. And hilariously, a few minutes before I was going to start streaming this, my computer came up saying, Windows needs to update and restart after a vital update. Like, I'm going to schedule that for later because I've got stuff to do. Oh! Oh, well, this place has definitely fallen to the root. Definitely. Wait, Ward 16? I was wanting to be in Ward 17. Why am I in 16? Unless Ward 17 is going to be above. Huh. Okay. Now entering Ward 17. It said Ward 16 on the floor. It says Ward 16 there. And there. Game's lying to me. Well, level 3, of course, yeah. Oh! So that's what's happened to their crystal. Well now. Very pink. Agreed. In fact, it kind of almost matches your username colour, Malachi. At least from my angle, anyway. Mossy bits hanging from there. Oh. We have a flashing light. We have flashing lights. The whole place is still on alert. Maybe there's going to be survivors. There's not going to be survivors. I'm guessing downstairs into Ward 17. There we go. Ward 17 maintenance access. Restricted. That's how you think the route gets around. It's attached to the crystal. There's teleporting to other crystals. That's very, very possible. Which is likely why Commander Ford was so reluctant to start up the Ward 13 one. Because, you know, the only way that they can send me out into dealing with this mess was to activate it, but at the same time, that's the only way the root can get in. Sod off. Every horror game, in every hospital, there's a wheelchair, and the wheelchairs always freak me out because of Silent Hill. It would explain how it got to Earth despite most of the Guardians being alive. Very true. And also, if it's come from all the different worlds to the Dreamers, that's also been that'll also be a contributing factor, I think. More wheelchairs. Ah, a checkpoint. Well, this is going to be just before the boss then. Ah. Get ready for 2.5 hours of frustration. Also, these routes are looking a lot cleaner, like they don't look splintered or shred. Yeah, they're not that black either. They're not that weird blackened stuff. I mean, apart from the dirt, the moss, and the fungi, the route here actually looks a lot purer, I'd say. I'm sorry, what now? That's the Dreamer. That's the guy who's, connecting us all to all this, and I just saw his left arm is entirely infested by root. Yep. Just shoot him. Down the rabbit hole we go, Alice.
Once again, the children of the core think to change the inevitable.
I hate the fact that he's looking at me.
They do not see the truth.
It's a Destiny 1 helmet.
Of their actions.
Yeah.
We bring purity to chaos, serenity to bedlam. All will be consumed. This is necessary and good. The children do not understand. The children believe their lives worth living. The children are wrong.
I'm sorry, this is giving off vibes of the Iskall as well.
The worlds and the core of the worlds live in pain, agony, discord. We bring peace, equality.
Can't be chaos if everything is dead. Yeah, I mean,
all are one
fair.
in our embrace.
Hello, Kelly. You've come at a very good time. Welcome to the final boss of Remnant.
Resisted. They fight a battle that cannot be won. Their actions are ultimately irrelevant.
So far, I've fired exactly 2 bullets. One to smash a pot, one to open a lock.
No matter how many times
Defeat the Dreamer.
They will be destroyed.
Oh, lovely. It's Dr. Octopus. It's Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man. This is a... Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Do not approve of his attacks. Ooh, in a toe with a critical. Ah, lovely. Yep, there's the ads. Well, that was instant. Dr. Octavius, same minds. Well now. Well. This is going to be interesting. See, this time I can actually, have a look around and kick the stool over. Screw you, stool. Nothing else around? No. You see why I don't survive long? Yeah. Can I just do that? Can I just... What? He's showing as yellow! He's not showing as a friendly. He's not actually doing anything though. R2 barrage does big damage. And I think also because I was distracted by his horde. Yep, grab me again. Oh, that was immediate. Oh, that critical! Ho-ho-ho! Oh, that's cheap. That was so cheap. Oh, come on. That should have hit him. As should that. That can't be it. That cannot be it. Really? Really? No. No, that's not it. I mean, the real reason why he didn't survive on... Oh my shit! Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna just, use an ammo box, because holy crap! Well, it's called Nightmare, so, that's accurate at least. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what's going on. Ha ha ha! I'm sorry, but how much health do you have even when I'm doing this amount of damage to you? Seriously? Look at the amount of fire damage that's coming off of him. And his armor's gone back up. Right, I see. That was a nice hit. There's got to be something else. Got to be. Ah, yeah. Right, I see. Right. Interesting mechanic. Very interesting. With the 3 stacks, the amount of damage I'm doing to him, Jesus. These are damage numbers to be proud of. Oh! That's what you gotta do. That's what you need to do. What did I just do? I interrupted his armor attack. Him getting his armor back up, I interrupted it. I don't know whether that was with damage or what. Or with just a well-timed shot. But my god, it opened up his weak point. I thought there must be some sort of secondary mechanic to this. So yeah, when he's doing that, I don't know what it is then, because he is not. That did not stun him the second time. Oh, forgot, you know. Should be healing between these ones. Gotcha! Hoping co-op is a shared kill pool. Yeah, that would be so much better, wouldn't it? Use the health thing. That missed it that time. That's right, put me into the portal realm. Wrong button. Welcome, Moto. This is the final boss of the game. You've come at a very good time. Apologies for people that I can't respond to. Focus is kind of a thing right now. It is damage based, you're right, Malachi. Holy feck, that was 1,000,000 damage. I just did 1,000,000 damage with one shot. 1 sodding million. Oh, that damage. First attempt. Right. So let's catch up back on the chat now that I've actually finished it. Praise the gun! I just got praise the gun as an emote. Ah! Love it. Okay, so it's damage based. You had the fire and your sniper rifle on him. Malachi says, I'm curb stomping it, which is to be expected. This fight definitely favours range. It does. That was definitely a range fight. Callie doesn't understand. How did I do a million? So basically, when during that phase after the portal, I have to put a significant amount of damage into him, so that when he's powering up to put his shield on, I disrupt the shield, and it opens up a weak spot at his neck. I fire into that, and it gives me an instant critical weak spot attack. And because I had that with the damage bonus from the portal, that's why I did, 1 million damage. Trophy, yes. Whew. Okay, so the mechanic of the boss is to send the player to that realm, which gives you damage buffs for everything you kill. Like I said, I beat this thing's first attempt. You're still fighting it. I mean, I did say before I fought him, I've been getting really good with bosses lately. What a good boat. Give that boat a pat. Yes. Treat it like the doggo. Pet the doggo, pet the boat. Oh, and there's a lighthouse. Why is it always lighthouses? What is this? Remnant Bioshock era? Like, Malachi says he's not mad, sad, because again, range is definitely to be expected in that fight. Yeah, that would have given me a lot more of an issue had I not been a range build. Had I not been a hunter and I had not had, the sniper rifle with ridiculous amounts of damage on that, I would have had a lot more of a problem. Yeah, that was something, and that's technically Remnant. I honestly thought it was going to take me longer. I thought that was going to take me a lot longer, and it has not even taken me 40 minutes. A shotgun isn't very good against a barrage attack. No, I can imagine. Just trying to think what you could supplement it with. I really can't think. Do I have the DLC? I do not. I do not have the DLC, sadly. But there is adventure mode. And there are things I want to do in adventure mode, so let's go into adventure mode. Phase 1 is piss easy with the shotgun, Phase 2 is harder. Yeah. Phase 1 I can see being easier with a close range weapon, because I was struggling a bit, because especially with that drawing attack that he has. Ooh. Emoto says, wow, I managed to see the climax without having to sit through the MC's stupid exclamations. Yeah, thankfully she did not make a single one. Throughout the entirety of it, I think she made like two exclamations. She killed it and one of the exclamation prompts came up, but she didn't actually say it. It's like, wow, it's over or something like that. I accidentally pinged an enemy in the alternate dimension, and she just went, where the hell did that come from? It's like, it's right there. Malachi says, supplementing it with me co-opting with you to fight it. I have no issue with that. Honestly, next time you want to play Remnant and you want to tackle the boss, let me know and I'll jump on and co-op with you. I will not say no to playing more of this fight, and we don't really need the credits. But the thing is that the end cutscene? Because that feels slightly anticlimactic. It's like, oh, tower. It was a fitting ping. It just popped out of the ground. Like, where did that come from? Yeah, it was a fitting ping. One that I managed to do completely by accident. And I bet Callie's enjoyed that entire time of just watching me in my intense focus fight. My intense focus expressions. But yeah, that's the sort of level of focus that I get when, you know, I actually beat Genichiro and Sekiro as well. Let's see if people have got things to say to me.
Greetings, friend.
Callie confirms yes.
Here you go.
He sells those now! So, when you finish the game, as I just did, it gave me an Orb of Undoing. I've researched what those things do. Using an Orb of Undoing, it resets all your trait points. So, every trait point you have spent on all your traits goes away. Well, doesn't go away, it goes out of the traits. It gets refunded to you. So you have all of your traits at level 1. It's a respec orb. And you get one for free from finishing the game, and you can purchase other ones for 2,500 scrap. And as you can see, I can buy 8 of those. Marco says, I get the whole you were journeying into that lighthouse and now you're leaving it crumbled, whole full circle thing. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Keep your head up. Hello there, friend.
Oh wait, can I actually speak? I wanted to actually speak to him, not go to the shop.
Greetings, friend. What can I do you for? All right. I'll oblige you if I can.
No, he's got nothing new to say.
Anything else you need?
So let's talk to the people who actually are likely to say something. Like the Root Mother might have something to say. Commander Ford might have something to say.
You've met Andrew. Is he well?
Easy farming, just throw 40 points in scavenger and get like 50% more scrap. Easy money back and then some. Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely do it. But, you know, having the rest of your traits all at 1 might still cripple you. Because if you imagine, yeah, that's going to be the thing. If you go into adventure mode, and yes, you've got all this really strong gear, but if you've got level 1 health, you are going to die in one hit regardless. He lives, he fights for others. No, he's not. Andrew is not doing that. He is laying there. He seems tired. The Pan did imprison him.
He was a prisoner long before the Pan. Some walls are not built. Much has changed since we met. You, the Root, have tasted fear. It is of this world. Will not. What the Root have taken cannot be returned.
I'm not pressing anything. I've got my hands up here, and it is still skipping dialogue. But yeah, she's the root is still a thing apparently. So that wasn't the core of it. So DLC is definitely an open option. Let's see what you can upgrade. Kind of want to see that. See if I actually did get a simulacrum and missed it.
I can offer you this boon, child.
No, I didn't. I don't even have all that much Luminite either.
To fare
You're sure
at
there's more
all
dreamers?
is well, child.
According to it, yes. But although the dreamers that we know of, most of them are dead, or they've been absorbed into whatever. Like down in the wards section of Ward 13, there was 4 or 5 sections. Ace might be saying stuff. She might actually. She will be, because I've got the boss item.
What?
The Repulsor, which looks like the helmet he was wearing. Weapon mod, Banish. Fires a projectile that banishes enemies into another dimension for 4 seconds. When they return, they'll take 1.25 times the damage from the Repulsor's primary fire for 8 seconds. Powerful enemies won't be banished, but will take the increased damage. Ooh. And at level 1 is damage 100, RPS 1.8, magazine 5, pretty awful accuracy, 8 meter range, max ammo 29, critical hit chance 5%. You want that? It does seem like it's a shotgun. I imagine the big hole in that one room was the dream I just fought. Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah, good. Now go.
Now let's see what it's like. Repulsor. There's no ammo.
That's it.
So either I just got given something that's just got no ammo in it. I'm pretty sure that's got to, have done something. But yeah, let's have a look at what Ace is selling. It's a very nice looking gun as well. Got all the nice bits. Wonder what the alternative way to kill that boss is? Yeah, same.
Needing any scrounge?
Or if there is one. She's saying one piece of hardened iron. And you're in pain, Emoto? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's a lot of Luminites.
Take care then.
No one seems to actually seem to care, that I've done what I set out to accomplish. Ah, let's talk about try and find the child. There it is.
Hello. Yeah. I try not to think about them.
Kill it without hitting its weak spot, maybe? That's possible.
Be careful out there.
That's very possible. Oh, could you imagine? No, I couldn't imagine. It would be something like... Maybe it's to do with, how many enemies you kill in the alternate dimension. Maybe it's something to do with that. Like, maybe the alternate way is, to kill... to stay in the alternate dimension as long as possible. And, I don't know. Don't want to believe that it only has 5 shots. I really don't want an awesome looking shotgun only having 5 shots. Yeah, I think it's honestly because I've still got the ammo that I had from leftover fighting the boss. So I'm willing to bet that once I use the checkpoint, it will refill my ammo. Because it does say ammo 29. Yeah, max ammo 29. Which, it being a 5-shot weapon, I don't think is actually... Yeah, magazine 5, maximum ammo 29. It just doesn't add up.
I appreciate your heart. That beast has been a thorn in our side for years. Hopefully we can make more supply runs now.
That's after me dealing with the Ent.
We've made the Root Mother as comfortable as we could. She was closer to the Root than anyone. Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect.
Moto thinks that she moved wrong when she got up, and now whatever part of the body you moved wrong is angry at you. You can't quite figure out what you hurt though. Kind of feels like it's your diaphragm or spine. Don't know them.
Root's still thick as hell. But at least we have a way out, thanks to you. Can't imagine things look great out there.
That's it.
Can't imagine things
There's
look
no
great out
acknowledgement
there.
to me finishing the game. There's no acknowledgement of the ending or anything like that. You can't find an ultimate kill. You don't think it has one. That's interesting. And that's got to be the only boss that is in this game that doesn't have an ultimate kill. There you go, yeah. 5 shots and now... Uh, 5 shots and now 24. So let's have a look at how it reloads. That's kind of cool. That's kind of really cool. Guy got disconnected. Oh. Well, at least it looks like the connection problems that we used to have gone. So, the stream hasn't been interrupted. So, on the back of that, I think I might change the stream times back to being 1 in the morning rather than 2 in the morning, because that extra hour really does seem to make a difference for people being able to attend and how long they can attend, and also for me being tired as hell afterwards. You think it's done with the whole time is reverted to before you killed it for gameplay purposes? Probably. Or this is the point where it's like, oh, now check out the changing the world settings thing. Good plan. Yeah. It's because I was having those internet issues for like a week solid, which is kind of annoying. Reroll campaign. Well, we did. I've only got the one. Select difficulty. I've got difficulty levels now that I can choose. Normal, the standard difficulty, which provides a good challenge for most players. Hard, intended for more experienced players, provides an extra challenge for new characters. Nightmare, not recommended as a starting difficulty, recommended for highly geared characters only. Apocalypse, the ultimate challenge. You need to go to bed, you got more court tomorrow. Okay, Gally, sleep well and sweet dreams, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, no, you stay for the important bit. But I could do an adventure. Okay. Earth Adventure mode. I'll do Earth Adventure mode and go back on. Love you too, Callie. Yeah, there is no easy. Let's do it on hard. Let's see what difference the game is on hard. Oh, there we are. Look at world settings. Playtime. 23 hours. 23 hours and a quarter is how long it took me to beat the campaign of Remnant. I've got no problem with that. So let's have a look. So adventure mode pretty much removes all non-optional dungeons. Aww. Aww. Oh wait, removes all non-optional dungeons. Oh. Ooh. So I'm only left with the optional ones. Cool. Let's see what this game is like on hard mode, shall we? They weren't lying when they said it's for if you want to fight a particular boss. Ah. I think it's still along the lines of it'll be random. No wait, you're bad. It removes right. So my interpretation was correct first hand. It does remove optional dungeons. You're crap at words. To be fair, Malachi, it's 2 in the morning. We can be excused for not being particularly good with our native language. I'm mildly disconcerted about the lack of enemies. Only mildly. Only mildly. Well, you saw you got the mini boss before the Ent Singe and then the big boss? Really? Jeez. I suppose if this is meant for strictly for farming, then it makes sense. Oh, another bandage. Actually, I just realised something. Go into my inventory. Sign to quick slot. Ah! Okay, we have enemies. Moso brewed coffee, but now I have to get to move and pain. No. Such are the sacrifices we must make for getting coffee, Emoto. I can hear something in the distance. I mean, I was about to say I'm not actually seeing much of a difference, but then again, I'm using very well upgraded weapons against Earth enemies. Ooh. I just don't know why they do that past I don't know why they do that for past. This is just for hunting bosses, but as far as I know, resetting the campaign keeps your characters everything. That's kind of cool. Well, there's a sage stone immediately. Oh, that's not good. Oh! You know what? You get to die now. Because I already have the stage. Oh, yeah. So I do. I'm only getting galvanized iron. Oh, come on. Give me hardened iron at least. Scrap 407. I didn't even see that. Definitely not complain then. Almost feels like her own body is trying to suffocate itself. Boobs. Maybe I should put on new corset for splendid support. I mean, yeah, if it'll help. Oh, there we go. I can play about hardened iron. It just gives me 2 hardened iron right off the bat. I won't lie, I was honestly hoping that purple thing was going to be the lucky coin. Whoa! Excuse me, that should have done a lot more damage. Oh, I can definitely see where the... Oh, I'm dead. I think the lucky coin can only items you've already got get converted to scrap. Ah, makes sense. Lucky coin can only appear in Earth Dungeon. Yeah. Okay, corset, coffee, and if it doesn't help, painkillers. Sounds a good plan, no matter. Which there is at least one of, so it can be gotten. Fingers crossed. I should also possibly obtain the DLC. Oh, saw something over there at first. Whoa! He just really wants Singe. Yeah. So he can move his tail and get his sword. It would be nice. It would be very nice. Yes, get the DLC. Suffer as you have. Ah. You watch. You watch. I'll get the DLC and I'll do the Iskall Queen first try as well. Because apparently I have luck like that. That was a nice load of damage. Whoa! Okay. Do it on Apocalypse so I can brag to Icy as well. I am not anywhere near that good or that brave. Besides, Icy did it pre-nerf. So, me doing it on Apocalyptic post-nerf, that's nothing to brag about compared to what he's done. But, to be fair, he's like pre-nerf, yeah. No, we just have a... Ah! We have a dungeon entrance. Ow. Loading, loading, loading. It's still a hard boss and a hard difficulty, still very comparable. This is true. This is very true. And also, Icy didn't do the alternate kill method. He didn't choose through phase 2. He actually go toe-to-toe her. Which, like, people were telling him about the alternate way to kill her. He just couldn't get it off. So, knowing that there was the alternate kill possibility and he didn't take it, like, just... So, I consider myself to be fairly decent at Dark Souls and this. Icy is better than me in this, in the same way that Brett is better than me in the Dark Souls games. As in, you know, a whole nother league above me. I'm entering the Tangled Pass. I recognise this one. Which means I don't think I'm going to get Singe, unless, you know, the item after this is going to be Singe's area. Icy doesn't do things half-assed, except when playing with IGP. I don't know. He does things half-assed a little when he plays with Brett as well. Like, the two of them were playing Tarkov. I think they're also playing with IGP at that point. Icy lines up this perfect headshot, fires, and the guy goes down immediately. And Icy says, "Oh, did you see that guy? I got him with a perfect headshot." And Brett just silently says, "Yeah, that was me." So for the rest of the stream, Brett was basically giving Icy shit for being a team killer. This is dungeon before the mini-boss, then after that big boss. Ah, yeah. You haven't seen Icy and Brett play? It's humorous. Like, it is very funny. It's like, they both have very similar senses of humour. And very similar reactions to things. So it's basically they bounce off each other a huge amount. God damn it, Icy. Yeah. Stuff like that is where the Icy command came from in Brett's streams. Do exclamation mark Icy, and a message comes up from Stream Elements saying, Icy is a silly bean, and we love him, and we must protect him from himself. You killed me. It was a good shot, though. I mean, you know, that you couldn't deny that. It was a good shot. There's a perfectly lined up headshot. It, you know, happened to be against a team member. I am noticing as well, being on hard mode, I am getting a lot of trait points. So hard is definitely rewarding me with extra XP as well, which I'm not gonna complain about. But I am already noticing the increased difficulty. I'm kind of liking it. A kill is a kill. The mantra of the team killer.
I'm in trouble.
Oh. Oh! What are you? Either I've never fought you before, or I have forgotten you. Jesus, that's a lot of that. I don't even know what killed me for that second one. Yeah, from 1 step in difficulty and the adventure mode scaling, Meatballs take more than 1 melee to kill. Yeah, they were taking like 2, maybe 3. Wow. The motor's back, got the courses on now, makes the pain more constant, but the spikes are less painful. That's good. That's good overall. I think he's adventure mode exclusive. Oh, and you also got coffee. It would make sense if he was adventure mode exclusive. I don't like these adventure mode exclusive, but it makes sense.
Here they come!
So we'll do the thing that usually gets us through these dungeons. Stop gawking and just kill things quickly and move. Don't give monsters a chance to spawn elite. One thing I do really like about this though is that you don't have to swap out to melee. Like if you do need to use your melee weapon, you just press one button and you use it. I can't do anything. I'm gonna die. Here they come. They were walking away from me. They never knew I was there. Yeah. I couldn't have done anything there. They were coming at me just as hard as I was able to dodge away from them, and I was slowly dying, so there's literally nothing I could have done about that. Yay.
Now what?
Don't say that as if an elite just spawned. Please don't let an elite have spawned just because I, spawned into the dungeon. Also, where did you come from? Oh, wrong weapon. Well, it's already telling main characters to shut up.
Stay down!
Oh, it's a lot more noticeable now. Enemy placement seems to be random as well, which again I like. It makes each run through feel different. Jesus!
Ain't good.
These things really do damage! Like, no kidding, these things are kinda nasty. Jesus. Oh, there's a chest. Needs to smash. No scrap. Sounds like swarm enemies. They usually outrun my dodge. That was quite a bundle of scrap. And some galvanized iron, so I'm not going to complain. Definitely not going to complain that. Oh! Oh, come on. I could not shoot him. Spicy meatballs. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to admit, that hard mode might be a bit too much for me. What the hell?
Here they come!
No, they don't. They are just there anyway. Not charging at me, they're not coming for me, they are just there. Don't like that he's being treated as a basic enemy. Same. It's like, that thing is no basic enemy, that thing is nasty. And it deserves to be treated as an elite. It's literally a boss who's treated as a basic enemy in this dungeon. Yep. Got him that time, though. That was luck of placement. I had exactly the right amount of distance to him. That's not going to happen again. That is not going to happen again. If I die this time, I'm not going to get past him again. Oh, what the?
This ain't good.
And there's me dead again. He's the actual boss of this dungeon, and he's just like, haha, twig go roll. I think I might have to own up to the fact that I can't just take out these meatballs only with melee. I'm going to have to resort to treating them as normal enemies. And, you know, taking them out with bullets. You think there's a summoner? Quite possible. Or they're just bursting out of the ground like that. That was a lucky escape. Got the spiky twig. Oh, that's Lady STFU. Yeah. The male character's worse? Oh. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, when I co-opted with Mal to get some of the traits, some of the online only traits. Oh, his call outs. His voice is like sandpaper. Yep. He's louder, somehow more obnoxious. Whoa! Okay. Just spawn right next to me.
I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna die. One instant before my healing came into effect. What the fuck? Ultra Instinct Twig Boy. I think I'm gonna have to throw in the towel. I honestly think I'm gonna have to throw in the towel on hard mode. Actually, let's check this. Check this first. Check my inventory. Advanced stats. Yeah, there we go. Offense is on par, defense is down. I'm not leveled up enough for this. My armor is not good enough. My gear is only just good enough. Yeah. I do... Somehow I have 16 hardened iron, though. I do not know how I've suddenly got 16. Either way, I'm going to go back to the main area. Well, back to Ward 13. So you can run past everything, no fighting, just running. I've tried against these enemies, you can't. So back when I was playing this, like, I think on one of my first sessions, I tried to run past everything because I thought, you know, my souls were still there. Those things catch up to you real fast. And they can damage you real easily. And then, you know, they don't have aggro ranges. They will just follow you until you kill them, or until they kill you, or you manage to get to the exit. It's not. And granted, you know, your stamina depletes really quick when you sprint. Not nice. Not nice at all. Thank God there's no soul loss mechanic. Yes. Yeah. It is one of the biggest saving graces of this game, is that there is no soul loss.
Keep moving.
If there was, I think I probably would have rage quit before now. Especially now, doing the adventure mode. You see why I'm also not particularly confident about my ability to do survival mode. Ho 337.5 damage on my sniper rifle plus 17. It's not a bad mechanic, just one of those mechanics that can be hit or miss. Yes, it wholly depends on how it's implemented in the game. In a game like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, it's implemented well because it fits well with how things are done in that. In this, it wouldn't be as good. I don't think. I think having that mechanic in it would be a massive detriment to this game. I'm going to create a new adventure because I'm going to do it all normal. I don't care if Pros and Cons is going to be lost. Right. Do that. So you checked recently, you know the Spore Bloom at level 3, 360 damage. I get it's a boss weapon, but out damaging a plus 16 to 17 sniper. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, the massive damage boost that I get from the critical chance, and the extreme range. I mean, over 1 million damage on the final boss. Right. I will be right back with you. Be about, I don't know, a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. True, but you have to remember that you've got things that give you a plus 30% damage boost to all your shots, a charm for 15% more damage on top of that. Yeah, that's true, and you've also got the thing of you get the damage boost after reloading. Oh, that is 30% damage on, yeah. Max level 10, the Spore Bloom does 600 damage. I mean, yeah. Trade-off is, your Spore Bloom annihilates things in short range, whereas my sniper rifle annihilates things at long range. Let's see, let's see what we can get from normal adventure mode. Because thankfully, apart from the items that drop to get the armor skins, there's not actually any difference in the loot drops on hard. I think it might be awarding better scrap but for the most part, I'm not in... Sniper rifle plus 20, 375. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if I could get that that same thing, which, you know, gives 30% to the first shot after reload, that would make this sniper rifle absolutely lethal, like more so than it already is. Because that is definitely something that will boost up any single shot weapon. Because the only shots that you will fire that doesn't get the damage bonus is the first shot, unless the bonus goes away if you switch the weapon out.
Here they come.
I can already see there's a difference in the level. The Slayer armor, yeah, that's it. I was completely forgetting what it was that gave you the bonus, whether it was a ring or what it was. But yeah, the Slayer armor bonus.
Bastard!
It's good, yeah. Yeah, looking at it, I think, yeah, because you and I sat down and crunched a load of numbers and worked out that basically the damage bonus, if everything was cumulative on the percentage increases, that the bonus gained from... Oh, there's a checkpoint over there. I can't open that. Bonus gets removed by switch weapons. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Old man in the helicopter has spawned. So I don't know if the enemies have changed because of the difficulty or because of different world seeds. But
Come on.
haha, got you before you could teleport away. So you have more damage boosts, you just can't remember them.
That was rough.
Yeah, I could have sworn you did too. But yeah, we did work out that the bonus from the Slayer set outdoes the bonus that I get from my Hunter gear. Because it's a guaranteed 30% increase versus a 50% increase if I get a weak spot. That's all the other thing about, you know, I can't guarantee to get a weak spot every single shot, whereas I can guarantee that a shot will be damaging. So I'd rather take a 30% increase to 100% of my shots rather than a 50% increase to half of my shots. Or hardened iron. I'm sorry, 2 of them. Like, 2 of those things are right next to each other. I'm sorry, there's 3. Oh no, there's still only 2. Yeah, not like Warframe where you can stack crit out of the arse and get like a 6.6 crit multiplier. Exactly true. That's hard iron on them there. Handgun ammo. Hardened iron. I'm getting a lot of hardened iron. I want to simulacrum. Oh! Well, there's my advancement point. And if the optional dungeons are taken out, then I don't have as much of a reason to search around. Not like no reason, but not as much of a reason. Because as we saw in the last adventure mode roll, it just had the Sage Stone just sat in plain view. I mean, now that you think about it, you could outdamage the Slayer Slot and unaware enemies with the Heartseeker Ring, because that's guaranteed crits. That's true. You would, although to be fair, I've not seen anything that increases crit damage. Crit damage seems to be always a steady 200% damage increase. I don't think that gets changed at all. The only things that I've seen get changed are crit chance. Whoa, yeah, I know you're not adventure mode only. You are, however, just about as tough as I recall. Yep. I only even dropped hardened iron. He dropped a lot of hardened iron. Radiant set. Ah. So the merchant didn't spawn for me. The one from Yasha.
Whoa. It's over.
That's a bit of a bugger. He's the boss you got first instead of the Shroud. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me. Whereas I got the Shroud first. Oh, yeah, I remember these bookshelves can be broken usually for scrap. Smashy, smashy. You only boost it when you get a crit. Ah. Yeah, then unless you've got a crit focused build, the Radiant set is a little useless. To be fair, if you get the set that guarantee, if you get the thing that guarantees crits, then having the bonus crit damage, very nice. Like the domino effect thing, yeah. I can hear something very close by. I think it's probably above me. I think it's very likely above me. Normal iron? Really? Crits to get more and more damaging crits. Yeah. There's probably an upper limit on that. But still, that would add up to some very nice damage. I am also noticing I'm getting less scrap as rewards for killing things than I did on hard. So that's another place where the rewards are changed. Which is interesting. It is interesting to see. I just saw an item in here. Heartseeker would help get the first shot, but the target has to be unaware of you, so less useful against bosses and dungeons. It's less useful all around because you let off that first shot and most enemies are going to find you afterwards. Most are still here just trying to easily ignore your pain. I hope the pain goes away soon for you, Emoto. I had really nasty stomach pains throughout the day, which wasn't at all pleasant. The max stack is 10. That's still really impressive. Oh, I just realised something as well. So killing those things in the alternate plane was also proccing my my ring bonus of the added damage for ranged tunes. Same for you as well, Mark. We've got to stop being the same person. You know, when it extends to you, we're getting the same sort of pain at the same time, at the same days. That's when it's starting to get a little out of hand. What's out here? I really have no business being up here. Like, the entire stomach region was just pain. Same. I tried ibuprofen to get rid of it. Didn't touch it. As other buff you forgot about this Black Sunrin. Yeah. Yeah, it's the one I only just remembered as well. Because I'd only just seen it pop up. And I really should heal. Didn't realise until, you know, the end there. Just then I was like, oh, I'm very low health. Okay, so I can't actually get to most places. So let's continue. Most of this, maybe this is just revenge for having relatively little pain during your period, which usually die a little during the first day. So this time it was fine. Maybe my body's like, oh shit, she's feeling too comfortable. That's also very possible, Moto. You are not suffering. Here, have suffering. Alright, let's see what this dungeon holds. Oh shit, we missed our cue to hit the pain switch. Yeah. It's like playing an MMO and your dungeon queue pops and you're not paying attention. And then by the time you realise it's too late, it's like, oh, missed my chance, got to queue up again. I realise, like, honestly, I'm just, you know, kind of messing around at this point in time because, you know, the game's over, which is pretty much, this is going to be the last stream of Remnant, unless, I mean, maybe, you know, if I get the DLC, I will do a stream on the I'll do a stream episode or two on the DLC, depending on how long it takes me. But for the purposes of the rest of this, it's just going to be rehashing gameplay that you've already seen. Just with some slight alterations. So, yeah. There's another stream series which has ended this week. Choking Hollow. It's spicy meatball time. And this didn't take me to a dungeon. This took me straight to a boss area. Wait, no! This is the end! Or is it? No, it's the meatball. No, it's the end. Let's try and go for the ultimate kill on him, shall we? Now that I know what it is. Let's see how much I can do this time. Oh, I've missed fighting you, my friend. You Cthulhu mouth thing. I skipped the twig. I did skip the twig boss that grows. Yeah, I'm not going to apologise for that because I'm quite happy to skip that. There we go. Jesus!
I'm in trouble.
Oh, the damage over time killed him. Oh. Oh.
It's over.
I have one sniper bullet left. Ah, Himoto. True. Doobie-doo, nice day. Oh wait, she failed to procreate? How dare she? Punishment time is over. Hey spine, diaphragm and ribcage. Screw with her a little. Aye, Captain. Cue stabbing pain. Catrilu. Yes. That was definitely Catrilu. Malachi already got the ultimate kill. The hammer is so, like, thin, but it has the impact you would, you think it would have. Nice. You could say I was in a sticky situation.
Bag's full.
You really think that people would branch out with their humour by now? But you know, now I've beaten him, I guess I should just leave. Now that, you know, I've dealt with the root of the problem and all. But really, you know, I knew what to expect, so this time his bark definitely was worse than his bite. And to be honest, I'm probably going to have to stop with the tree jokes there, because I'm starting to get a bit stumped. Magai's rooted in his comedy, and Moto wants us both to get out. Ah, no can do, Moto. No can do. Oh yes, I forgot the boxes. Scrap. That's all it was scrap. Just his heart, but at least one thing I had confirmed. One thing which, you know, I'm quite glad to have confirmed. You don't get a different trait for the alternate kills, you just get a different weapon. There's nothing after the bosses. Yeah, there was that just that crate. Why you, my sister, again? Your guess is as good as mine, Emoto. Your guess is as good as mine. Inventory. Just use liquid escape. Because just, yeah. Who else would put up with me? Very true, Malachi. Very, very true. I could have just walked over here, but at the same time, nah. Had to be this way. I mean, on the one hand, I feel kind of bad leaving the stream here, because it's as good a point to do so as any. Because I've taken a step into adventure mode. I've killed a boss in adventure mode. I've seen what hard mode is like. I've finished the game. Streaming this just for another hour and 45. Sorry, another hour and a quarter. Does seem like it'd just be milking it a bit at this point, stream wise. So, yeah. Malachi, surprised you haven't found a mod that is just a flat damage boost. I don't think you will, to be honest.
I'm not in the mood for that.
Ah, good to see you again.
Show me your wares, because you should be able to upgrade my sniper rifle. Yes, you can. I have exactly enough hardened iron to get to plus 18. Like, activate this to give out an aura of damage buffing. Yeah. So, similar to the healing well mod that I've got on my pistol. Yeah, that would be really nice. 20 hardened iron to get to a plus 19, and then I think I need hardened iron and a simulacrum. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, repeater pistols is a hardened iron. Everything is going to be a hardened iron now.
Be safe out there.
I'm not in the mood for chat.
Let's see what Ace is selling. I don't think she's actually going to be selling anything else. She's probably going to be selling, you know, a handful of hardened iron, but that's about it.
Needing any scrounge?
Or the Howler's protection you have. Yeah. She has 11. 11 pieces of hardened iron. I'm going to buy all of those. And I still have 22,000 scrap. How much if I buy all of these? I'm going to buy all those, aren't I? Yep. Oh look, I've gone down below 20,000 scrap. Oh dear. Oh dear, however will I survive? One thing I do want to do though,
Till next time.
I need to use that Orb of Undoing. Mostly because I put points into Shadow Walker when I really didn't need to. And you know, those were my only traits for a while, so I was putting them into Shadow Walker because I thought stacking them on health and endurance would probably be a silly thing. Which, you know, we all know that's actually not a silly thing. But see, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I have 24 traits now. Oh yeah, what's Mind's Eye do? Range damage bonus! Just a flat damage bonus to ranged weapons. Yeah. Level 7 plus 5.25%. It's not bad. Lungs like, we want to join, we want to do pain too. Oh, Ribs, leave us some room for us. Breathing is arduous now. Oh, that sounds really awful, might say. My total range damage bonus is 20.2%. Which is at base. Marco will be dealing even more damage. Yep. Yep, when you've managed to beat the Dreamer and the Nightmare, yeah, you'll be able to get that mod as well. And you'll probably also want to do the same thing I'm going to do. Use. So you get it after beating the Fire Boss. Yeah. But if you now look at my traits after I've done that, I have 96 trait points available. So I can throw those wherever I like. And the maximum level for a trait is, you know, is plus 20. Although, oh, everything goes back to 1, or to 0 rather than 1. So you can actually have, you know, drop traits entirely, essentially. Honestly, I probably should have noted down what rank I had some of my traits in beforehand. Balls. Balls. You expected more fanfare for using that. 20. Yeah, more fanfare for using that, but no, it's just, aha, and I've used an item. I expected a lot more fanfare. That's a complaint of mine. It's like, well, now what? That wasn't really much of an ending cutscene. All I can hope is that they will be adding more content and possibly a story expansion with DLC. I mean, this game only came out last year, to be fair, so they could still be working on more expansive DLC rather than just, you know, some adventure mode things. They might be in the process of designing, adding more planets to go to. They could be doing a whole second campaign sort of idea. But at the moment, the replayability lies in redoing the campaign on harder difficulties and doing adventure mode. Replayability for me at present will be for hunting down the rest of the trophies. You're not sure how you feel about that, Malachi? Because you liked how everything was at least 1, so every trait was getting some use. I mean, to be fair, you can, you know, go back and put 1 in every trait again. It's just, you know, this gives you, you know, it gives you all of the trait points back, including, you know, the pre-spent ones on getting the traits. It just means, you know, the traits you don't like at all, you have no use for, you can completely ignore. Massive Labyrinth expansion or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be really nice to see. I want to do one last thing. I doubt it's going to actually change anything. I doubt there's going to be any difference whatsoever. But I'm going to go and talk to the Escal Queen and see if there's any more dialogue options or anything beyond I haven't gotten the heart yet. Should probably go back to the world settings. Back to my campaign. Yeah, I thought it only gave you the ones you spent back. No, it gave me my entirety of the... It just gave me a chunk of scrap for no reason. And a trait point. Yeah, it just gave me a trait point out of nowhere. I don't know. Because I now have 97 when I had 96 before. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Oh yeah, I've got the Twisted Hollis. Scrapping the Founder's Key back. Yeah. And a trait point from somewhere. I'm going to see if Ace has got more hardened iron I can buy. Even though all I did was go from campaign to adventure mode back again. Nah, she doesn't
Take care then.
need to actually go out and do things. But I will. Let's have a look at the alternate weapon from the end.
Fine.
Petrified
Let's have a
Maul.
look.
Heavy Impact has a 35% chance to inflict an additional 100% stagger damage with each hit. Charge attacks have a 100% chance to inflict the bonus stagger damage. Nice and Petrified Maul.
I've got work to do.
Bearing in mind the Founder's Key was only used for the mirror. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I haven't used up those two, yet I've actually actively used them. Labyrinth Key, it makes sense why I still have it. But, nah. Ah. Yeah, I was going to go to Corsus and speak to the Escal Queen. Yeah, as I was saying before, the only massive complaint I have about this is now what a lackluster ending it had. That was... The ending was basically, oh, killed the Dreamer, turns out the mirror was one way, so I have to now get a rowboat back to the mainland. Oh look, the tower is crumbling behind me. And I'm back in Ward 13 all of a sudden. This is just a week of wrapping up games. Yeah, it really is. Although, I don't think I'm going to be wrapping up anything more beyond this. I mean, let's have a look schedule-wise. Computer, why do you need to spin up to open a notepad file? Thank you. Yeah, the next thing I'm streaming will be BioShock, and I'm still early days in BioShock, but I've already finished it beforehand. Actually, so we'll change that. And then the rest of Saturday there'll be Bloodborne co-op, if Malachi's up for it. Still at the beginning of that. Then the Outer Worlds, well, which will be whatever gets picked to follow that. And then we're going back around to Nier Automata, which I'm not going to be streaming Nier Automata next Monday evening. What I'm going to do is, ideally, because the processor has arrived, is over the weekend I'm going to upgrade the PC. And I have very much fingers crossed that it actually does work. And then for the first stream, for instead of Nier Automata, I'm going to play whatever comes second in the vote for what I should replace the Outer Worlds with. And then after that, it will then go back to being Nier Automata. Will it be Bloodborne though? Ooh, that's a good point. Ooh, yeah. Captain Finance replacement. I've got plenty of games that I could do put in. Emoto's still not over the fact that the Tale of Two Waifus is over. Yeah, that was definitely a really good ending. Just open up that something again. Well, I've got nothing on stream wise until the evening of Saturday, which is when BioShock starts. So it's up to you, Malachi. We can co-op the boss, the Dreamer, before in that downtime, or when we'd normally be doing Bloodborne, we can co-op and kill the boss, and then if we've got time after, switch to Bloodborne. I mean, whatever's going to be easier for you, or preferable.
Greetings again, outsider. What intrigues you?
Ah, she's now not talking about the heart anymore.
We are elated to hear it.
I mean, she's still got nothing that I actually want. But,
May the Iskal watch over you.
Okay, so that's the difference. The slight difference there being that, she doesn't say anything. Well, she doesn't even mention the heart anymore. So, there's a slight difference in dialogue that the end of the campaign has brought, is the Iskal Queen no longer asks about the heart. You're not sure because your dad's doing bed changes and stuff, so you're not sure when he's doing it. Yeah, that's fine. Like, if we've got if there's a time that you want to do it and you're free, between now and the planned Bloodborne co-op session, then we'll do it then. If not, we'll replace the Bloodborne co-op session with it, and then shift into Bloodborne after we beat it. And if you're still not free on that day for doing the Bloodborne co-op, I will find something else to stream in its place. But yeah, it is wholly flexible and customizable around what's going on your side, because I've got no issue with helping you do that. I mean, I might get the DLC for Remnant, and if you're not able to play on the Bloodborne / co-op final boss thing, then I might do a bit of Swamp of Courses adventure mode and see if I can beat the boss of that. But we will find out. We will see. We will see what happens when we actually get to that point. But, well, streamed for precisely 2 hours at this point, so that seems like it's a good time to close it off. Sorry for the lack of overwhelmingly good ending to do with this game. I get that it's supposed to be one of those things where you replay it and you do it on hard difficulties, but it seems like it was like I said, very lackluster ending. I mean, even Diablo, which you are encouraged to play again on harder difficulties and keep playing, and the randomness is what makes the game more enjoyable. Even that had a storyline that had a definitive ending at the end of each of the games. So yeah, that is literally my only issue with Remnant. Everything else about this has been probably one of my favourite Soul-likes. It is probably my favourite Souls-like game I've ever played, and I'm incredibly happy with having played it. So considerate for you and your family's ineptitude. Hey, I'm nothing if not considerate. But yeah, thank you very much for coming along and supporting the stream as always, and for tuning in, watching, and having fun with me throughout the whole time. I will see you all for the Bioshock stream on Friday evening / Saturday morning. This will be going up on the YouTube stream archive as usual tomorrow. Although I don't know when I'm going to encode it. I might start encoding it now and just go to bed. I don't know. But thank you all very much again, and I hope you have a good evening, day, morning, night, whatever your time is. I don't know. I don't even know what time I am at 3 AM either. But until the next stream, frog in my throat. Stay safe. See you later.